Yo, what's up y'all? It's your boy Jolly D, and this is my Ultimate 7 Villain Edition. This is the second time I've done this video because the first time it was Ultimate 7 Heroes Edition. To see that, click here. So let's go ahead and kick this off. Starting at number 1, Professor James Moriarty. Now every villain team needs a diabolical mastermind. I'm choosing Professor James Moriarty from the BBC version of Holmes. I like this character better than the Robert Downey Jr. Professor Moriarty because he's more maniacal. Like, he's really insane. Like, you see the depth of how crazy this guy really is, but he still manages to keep all his intellect. Coming in at number 2, Sephiroth from the Final Fantasy VII series. This guy carries around a sword that is twice as long as his body. He has magical abilities and he can slice through buildings with a single swipe of his sword, and he's not even human. He's like a test tube baby. Like, he was made in a lab and they genetically implanted strength inhibitors and an alien thing they found from outer space. It's crazy. Number 3, we have the Sith Lord himself, Darth Vader. He's like the ultimate bad guy. He's evil. If you've seen episode 3, this guy is like killed children.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Even if you read the books and everything like that, he didn't just stop there. He killed a lot of people. And at the end, when they turned him into Darth Vader, like, this dude was strong. He was using the Force and he was crushing things with his voice and moving stuff. And come on, man, who hasn't tried to move stuff with the Force before? But then sometimes you get to the door and it don't work and you sitting there looking stupid. Like no. Now you look dumb. Number 4, Sylar from the Hero series. This guy's crazy. He was a serial killer. You know what his power is? His power is to figure things out. And yeah, you're thinking like, man, that's stupid. Well, you just figure, you're just a nerd. You're Asian. That's all that is. You know how things work. No. He has the ability to look at something and just tell how it works. Meaning, if somebody else had powers, he can just look at them and now he can do those powers because he just figured out how it worked. But he took it a step further when he figured out how some guy was like using telepathy or whatever you call it, telekinesis, to move things. He figured out how to do it when he killed him. Now he's going along through the whole series trying to find other people with powers, befriending them, and then at the last minute, like, he would like just use his finger and like would cut off the top of their head using telepathy and just like touch their brain. Just get all social with them. You know what I mean? He starts getting in their personal space. He collected so many powers. Why would you not have him on the team and use like the hero's strength against him? Villain number 5, Carnage, the offspring of one alien symbiote, Venom. So his abilities: the symbiote gives Cassidy enhanced super strength, even greater than Spider-Man and Venom combined. He can shapeshift. He can turn any part of his body into a weapon, or he can camouflage himself and blend in with crowds. If another human being touches him, he can actually absorb their life force and kill them that way also. He has pretty much all the powers of Spider-Man and Venom and pretty much none of the weaknesses, but he's still vulnerable to fire. Number 6, Doomsday. This is the only villain to ever kill Superman in the main story comic. He beat the crap out of him with his bare hands. Like, he messed him up. Like, he was smashing into this, like, bam, he got bad. But he did kill him. They kind of killed each other. So you're thinking like, oh man, well, he killed each other, then what's the use? Like, he ain't strong. But check this out though. He can actually come back to life, and whatever killed him before cannot kill him again. So you stab him with a knife, he'll die, he'll come back, and now you can't stab no more. It don't work. You try to shank him, and your shiv breaks. it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? His skin gets all solid and stuff. So you drown him, comes back, he grows gills. You kill him with fire, he makes ice skin. You freeze him to death, he makes fire skin. So you probably have to like throw him into the sun like some other characters from other movies who can't really get rid of their bad guys and they can find no other way to beat them other than shooting them into a star.
No, it can't be!
Cop out. Ultimate hero number 7. I chose Alucard from the Hellsing series. Why? Because he's Dracula. So you didn't know that? You didn't realize Alucard spelled backwards? It's Dracula? No? See? Well, now you know. I know a lot of y'all thinking like, man, wait a minute. He's like the hero of the movie. How can he be a villain at the same time? Well, hold on. Check this out, though. He's still Dracula, but nobody said nothing when he was a bad guy. Now he's a good guy. You want to root for him, man? Forget all that. His abilities? Well, first off, you can't kill him. You can put a stake in his heart. He won't die. You can chop off his head. He won't die. You can cut him up into a million pieces and like shoot bullet holes with like silver and dust and holy water all over him. He won't die. He'll just come back. He's Dracula. You cannot kill him. So while he's working for the Hellsing organization, they have him under certain restraints, meaning his full potential power is always under some kind of level restraint. He has different level restraints, and the more level restraints he releases, the stronger he gets.
Really? 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 Release restraint level 1. Level what? Oh!
He can shoot a big 454 Kasul gun. Like, those guns are real. I think it's 454. Let me check that out. Yep, right there, 454 Kasul. The bullet of these guns are like the size of a AA battery. I'm not lying. You can look it up, right? Google it. He can shoot in almost any direction and he's like deadly accurate with it. He doesn't even have to be looking at the target. He can turn into like a 3-headed dog with a whole bunch of eyes everywhere. It's really freaky. There you have it. Ultimate 7 badness. Like, all these people equals boss, 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 boss of all bosses. Last time I tagged 8 people to do their own Ultimate 7 video. This time, if you're watching this video, you've been tagged. Which also brings us to a question. What is your team of Ultimate 7 villains? Make your own Ultimate 7 video and leave it as a video response below. If you can't do that, you don't have a camera, just put in the comments below. I would like to see, can you actually beat my team of Ultimate 7 villains? Until next time, I'm out this. Peace.
Razo here. Welcome to the JollyDangerous channel. Terrence is busy.
Why, man? Stop! Ah!
Get a girlfriend.
I'm done. You gotta get the fuck out. Yo, Paul! You get the fuck out.